Can I get another guess? How old do you think they are?
3.
She said 3. What you got?
I think, oh hi, 10 months.
10
10 months is crazy.
10 months is, if my dog didn't think at 10 months, I'm returning for a refund.
Okay.
First of all, he's 160 pounds. She's 100 to 120 in that range and growing. So it's like, I'm returning my dog because you lied to me. First of all, you ain't sell me a dog. Ain't no dog, no 160 pounds at no 10 months unless it's getting sent back. What am I doing this 2 years old? Somebody gonna be having to get a job around here.
Good morning.
If you want to, you guys can give them treats. Like I usually, this is how it works. You know, they're treat activated. They jump up and down and all that silly stuff.
Angie, look.
Look at her, she's so fat. Yeah, Eclipse is a fat dog. She's like a Garfield of dogs. He'll do it, but you gotta like reinforce it because he's super stubborn. He'd be like, I ain't gonna sit. Not if you don't make me, I ain't going to sit.
Sit.
He'll eventually do it though. He gets fall too. Oh, he just jumped on the ground.
They fell on the ground. They're so cute.
Yeah, he picked it up. Yeah, so what we do is we raise awareness for like bigger dogs and we show people that it's okay to get a dog, but the temperament is something you have to control. You have to take the dog out.
Yeah.
No dog is gonna like people it never sees. It's like, what the hell? Yeah. That's like when your dog first hears the vacuum, he's like, what the heck is going on? Yeah. Y'all try and kill me?
Hi, therapy dog. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can jump on in. You guys are good.
No, I tried. My niece had a pug. I took him for like 2 years and we failed miserably.
No.
Because see this? If you showed him any attention or her, she was all over it.
Oh my
See,
God.
oh my God, I'm in love. What are they?
Oh my, look at
These are Tibetan Mastiff puppies.
Oh my.
They're puppies.
The puppies. I
It
know.
looks like a lion's paw. Look at the paw.
But they're very gentle, right?
They were made gentle. All dogs are rough when you get them. All puppies are tough.
No, I know. I just got one.
Oh
Do
my
these puppies
God.
get any bigger?
These are puppies, so it's gotta grow. If it doesn't grow, then there's something wrong with the dog.
Wait, you never told me how old they say they were.
They are 14 months old.
So I was close. I was close.
I would die.
I said a year.
Oh my God, my dog hair. Can you imagine this in your house?
I mean, well, as you can see, he's got shaved down. This tells how he usually looks, but we
Yeah, but you
shaved
gotta
them.
brush them all the time.
Well, they're not by themselves. I have kids. The kids do all the hard work. They wrestle them and brush them.
Looks like a lion's paw.
It's like the size of
God,
a
it's
dish.
huge.
I used to be a volunteer coordinator at an animal shelter.
Oh yeah, so you've seen a lot of paws.
Yeah, we had a Mastiff, Rottweiler, German Shepherd mix.
Stop
He
it.
was huge, and like, cause he was Brutus, and he was like literally like 6'5", like standing up, and he used to jump up on me all the
Oh
time.
my God, I've been terrified. Y'all trying to get me off. I ain't paid enough volunteer money into this, man.
But no, it was so much fun. I really liked it.
He wasn't scared.
He didn't like other dogs, so he did get adopted and returned once.
Oh,
But he did end up getting adopted again, and now he's with a great family.
that's cool. That's dope.
But
But
it definitely, like, when we did like our dog walks and stuff, like, we had to be very specific with who could walk him, and he had to be in like the front of the group where it's very fast away from everybody else.
okay.
So he was a sweet dog, but he was definitely like dog aggressive and definitely like,
Was he neutered
yeah.
and still aggressive?
Yeah.
Hey, sing you a sing you.
But no, he was so sweet. He used to jump up. I used to walk him all the time, and I used to go in his kennel.
Wow.
And, like,
I am not used to big dogs still being tough after those things are going, man. It's like the toughness leaves when they're going. Like, he's still tough. Yo, you got anger problem.
Taylor, I have the, I don't know if Nick told you, but with the Lindsay's Walk, with the Align event, with the, yeah, with the, okay, no, with the.
Well, he really loves it.
So they're your dogs?
Yeah, these are my dogs.
Oh, okay.
One of many.
Coordinate.
Stop.
Yeah, so we did
This is, these two I would call are the couple because these are the two dogs I did eventually buy. I ended up getting a third dog for my breeding program, and because I wanted to have a dog that had a different temperament, and we ended up getting a really cute show dog. She literally has a show dog walk. She has this like fancy walk where she raises her head up like this and she prances. I really don't bring her out because I'm integrating her into people, and she's tough. She's a real tough cookie. And she's a Tibetan Mastiff. They're all Tibetan Mastiffs. So she's gonna be his first litter. But she is like scary, but very timid. Yeah. Cause she learned German. So it's like, we're trying to push English in her brain, like, she's like, whatever, huh? I'm like, wow, I gotta treat her, no hand sign, huh? I'm like, I can't with you. So we're working on learning German for her. Not that I want to learn it, it's just like she don't care about English. She's like, anything in English is like bouncing off her brain. Who you talking to? Who you talking to? And it's funny because she'll look at you with this dumb look and she's just like this and starts panting. I'm like, this dog does not care about what I'm saying. But she's a sweetheart. She's a sweet dog. She will lick you to death. She loves kids. She loves the environment. But when she sees all this, since she was raised on a farm, she thinks this is glass, and she just starts this crazy like, oh my God. She'll cock her head to the side. Oh my God. I call her an owl because she'll sit and she'll turn her head all the way around. I'm like, that's disturbing. Yeah. If you guys check us out on Instagram, you can see her on there. And we have all her moments of her doing that crazy stuff. She just turned her head around like an owl. I'm like, you're not an owl, stop it. And she's always stalking people for food. She's like, I see you eating. I'm like, I could try to hide somewhere. She will stake out and wait for you to come out. She said, I heard you eating those chips. I was like, yo, what are you doing? I'm like, this stuff will kill you. And she literally will have an attitude. She'll start panting and she'll just do this thing with her paw where she's tapping her paw like, you're ignoring me. I just want to try it.
I had a bloodhound, and one time she ate my dad's meatball sub.
Oh my God.
She took a big bite out of it.
I would have to fight that dog. I'm like, why would you do that?
He was like, really? He was like, that was my lunch.
I'm like, I was so hungry. I said, thanks for getting full for me.